this ain't a game. What you thought? I know they talking, so I ask them what they want. I put in work, I don't have to play the part. But if you playing, you don't swear what they done. I know they're watching, his cam on their radar. Funny how they scrolling, peeping in them, stay for late. I know they're watching, I'ma give them what they came for. I don't trust nobody when their words don't match their labor.
Hey everybody, Miranda Wright here, and I would like to welcome you all to my first ever episode of my brand new series called Chill and Chat. We are going to be talking about all things chill, all things snowboarding. I wanted to do this as a way for you guys to better understand my involvement with the foundation, but also so you guys can meet all the amazing, incredible faces behind this organization that allow us to do what we do. With that being said, I'm going to be sitting down with staff, volunteers, youth participants, and today I have my first guest ever, Destiny. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Before I dive into all my questions for you, I would love for you just to give a little bit introduction about yourself. Tell us where you're from, some of your favorite hobbies, all that good stuff.
All right, thank you. And I'm super happy to be on the show for the first time. I'm really happy to meet you. And so I'm from the Boogie Down, as you all know.
Yes.
Born and raised. I am a junior in college. I go to CCNY, and I'm majoring in sociology and legal studies. Apart from going to school and doing all this homework that I just love to do, my favorite hobbies include walking my dogs, being with my family, my friends, and obviously snowboarding. I actually took some time over the summer to buy a skateboard. So when I can't snowboard, I'm out in the city and I'm skateboarding. I'm in Central Park with my family and my friends. My mom works there, so I just go pick her up sometimes, and it's just an awesome way to relieve some stress and just go out there and just be me. So yeah, that's a little bit.
So I want to know a little bit more about you. So I know now you're a peer leader for the Chill Foundation. So how did you kind of transition to that? I just want to know more about what inspired you to join as more of that leadership position.
Well, I first joined Chill in high school, and I joined through the nonprofit program called Cat Rock, which I was also introduced in high school. And the coordinator, Craig Meissner, he told me, he was like, we're doing another Chill program, and I just wanted to know if you're interested. Mm-hmm. And since I was a Chill student in the past, I was able to come back as a peer leader because I learned so much and it was awesome. Since it was perfect timing, I'm we got to relieve some stresses, so I have to do something that is gonna inspire others. And I was super happy to meet the kids who was going to be snowboarding for the first time, so I couldn't just say no to that.
I love that. So obviously Chill has impacted your personal life for you to start off just attending program to want to be actually part of the program. So what would your biggest takeaway be being involved with the Chill Foundation?
My biggest takeaway would be all the strategies and skills we would be taught. It's not only about snowboarding. Chill, the foundation, it surrounds us with positivity and energy that you take on with your life. It's not only about heels and toes or getting down the mountain. It's about learning respect and responsibility and persistency and being consistent. So that's something that I would take forever. So I feel that's something that has taught me to be the better me,
Absolutely. I feel that's one of the reasons why I was drawn to wanting to be part of the Chill Foundation, was that it was, and it still is, it's bigger than snowboarding. Snowboarding is obviously an amazing sport, and it's a fun sport that I absolutely love. But I love the fact that we have core values that we can kind of incorporate into our day-to-day lives, and the fact that we're able to share that with others. I don't know about you, but I feel I found a huge liberation and confidence through snowboarding. And it's interesting because I always say snowboarding is entirely different than when I get on stage, right? And I'm in front of people and performing, but it requires a certain dedication level, an attitude of I can do this, because when you're at the top of the mountain, really you have no choice but to go down. Right? So do you feel you found the confidence through snowboarding as well?
Yes, I definitely did. And I found more than just confidence. I learned about myself and how I can impact other people and their confidence too, which was the best part of Chill, actually.
So speaking of lights and cameras and all that stuff, so I saw that you were a model for the Mind 77 collection, which is crazy. So I want to know everything. I want to know behind the scenes stories. I want to know what that was like. Were you nervous? Did it feel natural?
Well, when I first heard about this opportunity, I was just scrolling through my email, and I woke up one morning and I'm just like, what is this? Like, my heart was racing, and I'm like, you got to put me in this. I have to do it. I second guess nothing. I was like, I was all in. And then finding that bond with the Mind 77 crew, it was so natural. Like, I was nervous maybe getting there, like just the drive to the house and meeting the people in the car with Kim, there was Scott. So I was just there, just on my phone. And then I'm like, this is really happening. Like, this coming to life. And then I was at home. I was literally at home. I was chilling on the couch.
Awesome.
Everybody was like getting everything ready. There was a lot of like packages, and I'm like, this is how everything is behind the scenes. This is awesome. Because like, everybody was so excited, bringing all the gear in, and it was all packaged up. So none of us saw it until they opened it up in the pool room. And then when they opened up the packages, I was in shock. I'm like, this is the gear? Like, this is not the gear that I'm using. This is not just any like everyday gear. This is awesome. And they were just talking about the board and Tupac, and it was just so like heartwarming. And like, I was trying on the gear for the first time. This is so cool.
Yes. So I always like to do my homework, and I saw on your Instagram, I saw a little CEO action, which I love because as a woman, I am all about supporting women and seeing them win. And I think it's so, so important on and off the slopes and all different aspects. So I want to know more about this beauty line. Is it new? Is this something you're interested in? Like, let me know.
All right. So when I was in high school, I had super bad acne. It was terrible. It was draining my confidence. I was going through one of those moments, one of those stages, and I couldn't find nothing to help me with my confidence and my beauty and my skincare. So I started a project with my cousin like 2 years ago. My cousin is Nelsie, and she's also my best friend. So we would buy oils and mix it up and put on our skin, and we would see how much we would just love it just because we made it. And we would see like, this is so refreshing, and this really cleared up my acne, or this really made my skin glow. So we would make these little 30 milliliter bottles of just oils, and we would do recipes, and we would sell it to our friends and our families, and we got all this support. And we was like, why don't we start something, you know? So we started Instagram, Rose Flare Beauty, and from then on, it's just like all the support and all the love we've been receiving. It's unconditional.
I hope you continue to do what you're doing. And obviously, when you're ready to share little samples, send some to your girl.
Of course. We're actually working on samples, so I got you online.
That's awesome. Like I said, Destiny, you are amazing. You are such a light, and thank you so much for joining me today for Chill and Chat.
All right. Thank you, everyone. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.